Imagine driving down a deserted back road in the middle of the night. You have no streetlights and zero cell service, just your headlights cutting through the pitch-black woods of South Jersey. Then you hear it, hooves on the pavement, before a massive winged shape streaks right across your high beams. Witnesses have reported this exact creature for nearly 300 years. It is the Jersey Devil, an official state demon with origins that predate modern folklore by centuries. This 1700s map shows the scale of the region. The Pine Barrens cover over 1 million acres of the state's southern half, consisting of dense cedar swamps and twisted pines that create a massive, isolated void. To understand why this specific creature still triggers genuine fear in 2026, we have to trace the legend back to its starting point, a single room in a colonial cabin. In 1735, the Leeds family lived deep within the cedar swamps. Their existence was defined by isolation. During a brutal winter storm, Mother Leeds went into labor with her 13th child. According to local records, the birth took a terrifying turn. The child reportedly transformed the moment it was born, sprouting leathery wings, thick cloven hooves, and a horse-like head. It let out a blood-curdling scream, flew up the chimney, and vanished into the night sky. Conflicting rumors quickly filled the void left by the event. Some blamed a self-inflicted curse by Mother Leeds, while others saw it as a divine consequence of the family's ongoing political and religious rivalries. While most colonial superstitions faded as the country grew, the physical isolation of the pines allowed the Leeds Devil to remain a permanent fixture of the local landscape. Throughout the 1800s, the myth was sustained by more than just stories. Farmers across the region reported livestock that had been violently killed, leaving behind distinct two-toed hoofprints that didn't match any known animal. Credible witnesses also documented the creature. In the early 1800s, Joseph Bonaparte, the former king of Spain, witnessed a winged, horse-headed beast while hunting in Bordentown, New Jersey. He shot at the creature, but it screamed and flew away. The consistency of these reports is striking. For over 170 years, witnesses described the same 4-foot-tall chimera, a horse's head, bat wings, and a kangaroo-like posture. This specific, ingrained description is what allowed the region to erupt into a state of mass hysteria when the sightings suddenly escalated. In January 1909, the creature left the woods and crossed the Delaware River into Pennsylvania. This movement out of the wilderness acted as a catalyst for a week of total chaos. Hundreds of sightings were reported across over 50 towns in a single 7-day span. The panic forced factories to shut down and schools to close. Armed police patrols were deployed to city streets in Camden and Philadelphia, while the Philadelphia Zoo offered a massive reward for the creature's capture. This week of widespread terror permanently shifted the Jersey Devil from a local campfire tale into a major event in the history of American cryptids. Reports have continued long after the 1909 panic. Violent animal deaths occurred in the 1950s and 60s, and hikers in the 2020s still report trail camera anomalies and strange screams echoing near Batstow Village. The geography of the Pine Barrens serves as a protective shield. These 1 million acres are strictly protected wilderness, remaining largely unchanged for centuries. Because the interior of the pines lacks reliable cell service and remains difficult to traverse, the landscape creates a physical sanctuary that resists modern mapping and investigation. Skeptics argue that these sightings are simply misidentifications of local wildlife. A sandhill crane standing in the dark, for instance, has a tall silhouette that can easily be mistaken for a winged monster. Another theory points to exotic animals escaping from 19th century traveling circuses, which might explain the recurring descriptions of a creature with a kangaroo-like body. However, the Leeds Devil description existed in local folklore long before kangaroos were ever brought to the United States, complicating the escaped animal theory. Whether the creature is a biological reality matters less than its status as a cultural entity. As long as isolated landscapes like the Pine Barrens exist, humans will continue to project their fears into the shadows.